Consciousness is formed when psychic contents such as thoughts, emotions, and images connect with the ego. This connection occurs when these contents enter an individual's conscious awareness, becoming part of their identity. Essentially, consciousness is the result of integrating various psychic elements into one's sense of self. The creation of consciousness is deeply symbolized in alchemy. Alchemists believe that by starting with the right material, called the prima materia, and subjecting it to a series of transformative operations within an alchemical vessel, they could produce the philosopher's stone. This stone was considered a powerful and mysterious entity with transformative properties. Carl Jung proposed that the alchemical process is a metaphor for the individuation process in psychology. The individuation process is the journey of becoming aware of and integrating different aspects of the psyche into a cohesive self. Jung suggested that the philosopher's stone represents the realization of the self, one's true nature. A key feature of the philosopher's stone is its nature as a union of opposites, often symbolized by the conjunctio or the union of the red king and the white queen. These figures represent pairs of opposites that need to be reconciled. In psychological terms, the individuation process involves connecting various psychic contents, such as complexes and archetypal images, with the ego. This connection generates the psychic substance of consciousness. The individuation process is characterized by encounters with opposites, such as the ego and the unconscious, the I and the not I, subject and object, etc. Whenever an individual experiences conflict between opposing attitudes, or when personal desires or ideas are contested by external or internal forces, there is an opportunity to create a new level of consciousness. Experiences of conflict, whether internal or external, that are resolved creatively and led to a sense of satisfaction and enhanced life quality are examples of the creation of consciousness. This process involves coming to terms with contents that are different from or opposite to the ego. In alchemy, the philosopher's stone is described as the mediator between opposites. In one text where the stone has a feminine quality, it says, "I am the mediatrix of the elements, making one to agree with another. That which is warm, I make cold, and the reverse. That which is dry, I make moist, and the reverse. That which is hard, I soften, and the reverse. I am the end, and my beloved is the beginning. I am the whole work, and all science is hidden in me." Psychologically, this text suggests that creating consciousness involves being tossed between opposing moods and attitudes. Each time the ego identifies with one side of an opposing pair, the unconscious confronts it with the contrary. Over time, individuals develop the capacity to experience and hold opposite viewpoints simultaneously. In alchemical terms, this capacity signifies the birth of the philosopher's stone, or the creation of consciousness. The philosopher's stone is often depicted as the product of the conjunctio of the sun and moon, where the sun represents the conscious psyche and the moon represents the unconscious. This union signifies the integration of conscious and the unconscious elements, resulting in the formation of a complete and balanced self.